Hi there traders and welcome to the daily recap show for today, which was Wednesday the 30th of November. It's the last trading day of the month, and then we're heading into the last trading month of the year. So I hope you've all had a great year. As I've been saying for the last week or so, these reports will become a subscription-based service in the new year. So at the moment they're completely free, so please, if you haven't already, please take advantage and sign up free of charge to these reports. The link is in the box below on our YouTube channel. It's the Keyzone service. You get these reports free. You get to be part of the Keyzone Traders community, and you will get launch offers for the launch of the subscription-based service. So please, if you haven't already, please come and join that. It's, like I say, it's completely free at the moment. So on to today's reports. These are the FTSE zones of reference that we had. We said that the FTSE continued to show more strength than other equity markets. So initial resistance was at 75.39 to 75.47. Acceptance above there, seeing moves to resistance today at 75.62 to 75.69. If we saw sustained breaks above there, we can continue higher. And the next zone that we had actually referenced is 75.91 to 7600. Not something I was really looking to trade for, which is why it's not referenced in the report, but more of a target if we was looking, if we broke above that 75.62 to 75.69 zone. So let's go and have a look at the FTSE today. Okay, so you can see we actually pulled back on the open below the 75.12 to 75.20 support zone that was mentioned in the report. And when we retested it, we pushed straight through, and we actually pushed straight through that 75.62 to 75.69 zone as well. We then pushed straight back down. So this just was really choppy. And in the chat for the service in the community today, I actually said this was really choppy, and we needed to wait for something a little bit more sustained. So we saw this push down. We did actually get a bit of a retest here. This is a valid reversal signal. It just clips the zone. It retests the overnight highs, having put in this sort of false break there. Now this one, if you had entered this one, there's enough room there to get that risk-free, but I think you would have been looking for a bigger target overall, so that would have been a break-even trade. We then pushed up. We got a continuation pattern here, but we hadn't seen that full acceptance above that zone. And with the fact that we'd had this sort of movement here and failed, I think this was too risky. Wait until we got this acceptance above here, then the pullback, and then that was your attempt to go long. That was the sustained break there. You got the full acceptance above, pullback, reversal signal, and that was the one to push higher. And you can see we pushed into that zone at 75.91 to 7600, which capped the day's price action. There is a reversal pattern there. However, as I mentioned, it wasn't something I was looking to actually trade from, because above this zone I was looking to go trade higher. As pattern recognition skills goes, that's okay as a reversal pattern, but I wasn't looking to trade that because of the overall context in the market. So again, although some of these trades will work, it's always important to make sure that we tie the context of the market, tie the analysis, and make sure that we take the trades that line up with the analysis. So a really nice trade there on the FTSE. I think that's probably the trade of the day there. The break, the acceptance above that zone, pullback, and retest reversal to push higher as we put out in today's report. So that's the FTSE. Now let's go take a look at the DAX. So on the DAX today, we said that the DAX is starting to look a little bit choppy. However, there are still some zones that we can take advantage of, but we need to be more aggressive with any trade management we had. So initial resistance, we said today, was at 14.430 to 14.455. Support came in at 14.320 to 340. So let's go and have a look at the action today. Right, so we said that the DAX was looking a little bit more choppy, and that is exactly what played out in the markets today. So we said initial resistance was at 430 to 455 zone. We've got this push up here. We did get this reversal pattern here. You got the push up, pull back, and then just notice we took the liquidity out from that previous high there at the open, and then reversed. This is not a bad trade. I think if you take it, it has got lots of merits. It's not ideal because the entry is back into these overnight highs, so it's not the most ideal setup. In an ideal setup, these overnight highs would have been sort of up here, and then that would have been a much better setup. So it's a valid trade, it's a valid signal because we have got the liquidity grab, and it's at the zone, and then that would have been a nice trade there. We then got a push up, we then got another push down, and a bit like the FTSE, it became very choppy. We then got the pull back, and we very similar to the FTSE, we got this reversal pattern here, which then took us down. And then we just chopped around all day, as we sort of like suggested in the report that the DAX is doing at the moment. So there were a couple of opportunities there on the DAX. I think this one is probably the best one. This one, like I say, has its merits, but it's not super high probability for the reasons that I mentioned. So we've got that one, and then we had the one on the FTSE today with the where we got full acceptance and then a pullback and then a reversal. So those are the two trades that I think were the best opportunities on the markets today. But again, hopefully you can see how this analysis keeps you safe. How if you tie the analysis in with the zones, then you can really make profit from the markets. So please let me know how you're getting on. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as I said, please subscribe at the moment to our Keyzone service. It's completely free. Let me know how you're getting on. I hope you're finding these valuable. I hope you're finding them profitable to your trading. I hope you're having a good week, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers.